So we've heard about this war on Christmas and how Trump is leading the charge, but the left are now denying that there is a war on Christmas at all. They claim that the controversy is something that Trump fabricated and that conservatives are overhyping. So I decided to search news articles from before Trump was running for office to see if there was indeed a war on Christmas. Before Trump, there were a few sites that said saying Merry Christmas is fine and does not denote religion. Most Americans celebrate despite religion. Forbes wrote about it in 2011, saying that businesses used happy holidays, and after consumer research, they found they were isolating most of the nation and started going back to saying Merry Christmas. So there was a debate about it. Otherwise, this research wouldn't have been done and no one would be writing about it and making articles. But there were indeed some articles, go figure, by leftist outlets like HuffPo saying that Merry Christmas denotes religion and is not inclusive to others. HuffPo in 2014, before Trump, states how to be more inclusive, and they say, let's start with the fact that there are several holidays that fall during December, including Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, winter solstice, and the newly minted secular human light, whatever that is. They all would like and deserve to be acknowledged and respected. So this brings us to the Merry Christmas versus Happy Holiday debate that is not complicated and is solved with basic etiquette. If you know someone is a Christian who is celebrating Christmas, you should say to them Merry Christmas. Likewise, say Happy Hanukkah to a person you know is Jewish, etc. For example, during the month of Ramadan, I say to my Muslim friends, Ramadan Mubarak, because it shows them that I acknowledge their tradition and wish them well as they observe the holy time in their calendar. This courtesy and respect should be part of what it means to live in a pluralistic society, and it is easy for all of us to offer to those whom we are close. So clearly they took issue with Merry Christmas as a catch-all for the holiday season because it denotes Christianity and explain the etiquette of including all religions. This is the opposite of what they are claiming today. Today they claim that they never discourage people from saying Merry Christmas and that it has more to do with the American culture than religion and that they never stopped saying it at all. But even in 2017, HuffPo wrote a piece on how to use legal leverage if you are forced to participate in Christmas shenanigans. Imagine how offensive that is to a customer who celebrates a different holiday than yours. Why not say Happy Holidays and include everyone in your greeting? And then cites a partial list of the holidays that fall around the Christmas season. The article also goes on to state your legal standing in regard to office decor and costumes if you were being forced to participate, all the while claiming there is no war. They seem to keep oscillating between it's not religious to celebrate, we aren't depriving any religion of anything, to this is a Christian holiday and offensive to those that aren't that religion. Whatever suits their particular talking point at the moment. I did find some personal testimonies in Quora and found some people complaining that saying Merry Christmas is rude, to assume people are Christian, and when people say Merry Christmas, they get all snarky back and say Happy Holidays instead, purposefully, just to be snarky. Here are some quotes.
It isn't innocuous, it's arrogance.
Saying Merry Christmas directly implies that because you are a Christian, the person you are saying it to is also a Christian, when you have no external evidence to support that assumption. Look, I appreciate people wishing that I will have good days ahead. I always appreciate the sentiment. What I do not appreciate is being assumed as part of the dominant paradigm when I am decidedly not. If you are a Christian and feel strongly that you are an American, and therefore you can say whatever the hell you want around the holiday season, go for it. If you are someone who, while tired of the world being too politically correct, you still endeavor to treat others with equality and respect, you will say Happy Holidays. See, only if you are respectful and believe in equality, you say Happy Holidays. Otherwise, the Star reports in 2018, is it okay to say Merry Christmas? No. No. Every time I go into an establishment and someone wishes me Merry Christmas, I get a little sad. I get a little sad because despite all of the online print campaigns I have seen encouraging inclusivity by saying happy holidays, people still fail to recognize any winter holiday other than Christmas. They fail to account for me and so many people like me who joyfully celebrate something else. So again, when they say there is no war on Christmas, they are lying. Seriously, there has never been a war on Christmas. Let's just all get that through people's heads. You know how reverse racism can exist because white people have all the power? Think of it like that. Christian European traditions are pretty much the law of the land when it comes to holidays. Christmas takes over basically everything. Public streets don sparkly Christmas trees, nativity sets are put up in front of municipal buildings, and every store and TV commercial. And then they say 81% of non-Christians celebrate Christmas just because. There are other religious holidays that other cultures celebrate during the Christmas season, primarily because they want to give their communities something to celebrate while all of the Christian mayhem was going on. Christian mayhem. Could you imagine if we called Islamic mayhem? But this proves the point that sometimes they say there is no war on Christmas, lots of people celebrate Christmas, it's not about religion, and then they go, don't say Merry Christmas, it's a Christian thing, and some people are not Christian, and that's rude. In 2013, the Ottawa Sun reports, stop being afraid to offend people and just say Merry Christmas. People say Merry Christmas is not inclusive, Rabbi Bulka said in a video on Salo's website. The thing that bothers me more than anything else is we are denying a significant portion of the population the right to celebrate their holiday. If I'm about to celebrate Passover, I don't want them saying happy birthday. It's not my birthday. It's a sign of disrespect. And this pre-Trump era article claims that it is not a religious divide, but more so territories, like people who say soda or pop. It's divided depending on where you live. So clearly there was a war on Christmas. Businesses may have realized that it is bad business before Trump, but a lot of lefties on a personal level and according to HuffPo clearly claimed it was offensive to other religions and not inclusive, and they promoted the use of happy holidays. So now the left want to pretend this war never existed. It is a bit nuanced, I agree, but they are now switching their tune to pretend that Trump just made this up.
If you want to see more from me and the rest of the Rebel team, like and subscribe.